Morning. Welcome to week 2. So, this week I wanted to tell you a little bit about the book that we're looking at because it's one of my personal favorite books. I have two copies here to show you. It's called Duck Rabbit. It's by Amy Krauss Rosenthal, and I also have a copy in Hebrew called Barvaz Arnav. My Hebrew is not terrific, but it comes in Hebrew, and the language is simple, and the descriptions and the sounds and everything is really simple, so even kids who don't speak Hebrew, particularly if they're familiar with the book, can very easily follow the story in the Hebrew version. The reason that one of these is my favorites is because I've been able to use this book as a developmentally appropriate tool to look at Jewish values with kids starting at, maybe age 2 all the way up through like senior citizens. There's so many different layers of this book, and I think we'll find as a class, as we look at lots of books, that lots of different stories can mean lots of different things depending on the perspective of the reader and what's going on in their classroom. But I'm excited to share this book with you because I think that it just embodies a dozen different Jewish values, and it's also meets all the criteria of language and color, and it's playful and it's entertaining, and I'm excited to look at this book with you. So it's called Duck Rabbit. Look in the week's course, and you'll be able to see me reading it with a group of kids using a echo reading strategy. Oh, excuse me, choral reading strategy. Echo's another week that we'll look at that, and also looking at a couple different lesson plans. I'm also interested in thinking about the other ways that we could use it because, again, this is probably true of a lot of stories, but this one in particular, I think each one of you could have a totally different idea of a follow-up activity or a way to take this book to use it in a different value for each one of you, and you'd all be right. So, happy learning, happy reading, and we'll see you next week.